Hello students, welcome back to your class. Hope all of you are in good health. What do we mean by health? We mean we are fit enough to do our work. Fit means we are not suffering from any kind of diseases. Then why don't we use the term diseases? Actually, health and disease, these are two terms. These are interrelated, interconnected, but these are different. There are some differences between these two words. Let us discuss this with an example. We have heard about the natural calamities like earthquakes or cyclones in the coastal regions or floods. So these natural calamities which occurs time to time, and people living over there, their life get affected. Say during floods, it causes lots of damages to the human lives, property, cattle. So normal flow of activities get disturbed, and it get disturbed due to an unhealthy environment. The environment is as such that is the normal activities cannot be performed. So the environment itself is unhealthy. That means what? It is not normally which we see. The supply of electricity, water, this all get disturbed, supply of food even. So people living over there, they suffer from this unhealthy situation or unhealthy environment. Maybe the people are not suffering a particular or specific disease, but when the supply of water, drinking water, it becomes severe in flood affected areas, and water, the water which is available, that is contaminated. If people drink this contaminated water, they may suffer from waterborne diseases like cholera, typhoid, jaundice. That means what? Due to this unhealthy situation, now the people may start suffering from these specific diseases. Water may get collected at places. In stagnant water, the mosquitoes breed and the number increases, so there are chances of increase in mosquito-borne diseases. So due to this unhealthy situation, now they are suffering from kind of diseases which become severe at times. So with this exercise, we can understand that is health and disease in human communities are very complex issues with many interconnected causes. We also realize the ideas of what health and disease mean are themselves very complicated. When we ask what causes diseases and how we prevent them, we have to begin by asking what these notions mean. We know the basic units of organisms are cells. Cells are made of variety of chemical substances, proteins, carbohydrates, fats or lipids, and so on. Cell is a dynamic place. Something or the other is always happening inside them. Complex reactions and repair goes on in cells. New cells are being made in our organs or tissues. There are very specialized activities going on. The heart is beating, the lungs are breathing, the kidney is filtering urine, the brain is thinking. So all parts of the body, all organs, each organ of the body is working its own way. All these activities are interconnected. They are doing, there is a division of labor, but certainly these are interconnected. For example, if the kidneys are not filtering urine, poisonous substances will accumulate. Under such conditions, the brain will not be able to think properly. For all these interconnected activities, energy and raw material are needed. Food is a necessity for cell and tissue functions. Anything that prevents proper functioning of cells and tissues will lead to a lack of proper activity of the body. It is in this context that we will look at the notions of health and disease. Health and its failure. We have heard the word health used quite frequently. We use it ourselves as well. When we say things like, my grandmother's health is not good, teachers use it when they say, this is not a healthy attitude. What does the word health mean? If we think about it, we realize that it always implies the idea of being well. That means it is stating a state of being well. We can think of this well-being as effective functioning. So well-being means what? Effective functioning. That is, in a given environment, the person can work effectively. For our grandmothers, being able to go out to the market or to visit neighbors is being well. That is her work and she is able to do that. So we say she is well. And not being able to do such things is poor health. Being interested in the class and following the class to understand the world is called a healthy attitude, while not being interested is called the opposite. Health is therefore a state of being well enough to function well physically, mentally, and socially. So it is depicting, health is actually depicting a state of well-being. Well-being physically, mentally, and socially. So health is a state of physical, mental, and social well-being. The health of an individual is dependent on his or her physical surroundings and his or her economic status. So we have started Why Do We Fall Ill? Chapter 13. Today up to this much. Thank you, students.